Good afternoon all. Laurent Cartier from Amsa Hospitality. Amsa Hospitality is a young Saudi company working on two fronts at the same time. The first one is to open hotel in secondary cities in Saudi, responding to the demand of the government. And the second activity is to create its own hotel brand. For the first one, we are also creating an academy to train young Saudis to hospitality jobs.
So part of what you said was relevant to the previous panel, so the academy and the training of the Saudi hospitality. This panel is done by a developer and by an operator and third-party operator. So I would like to have the chance to give it to the floor, a possible wide view of what is the hospitality in Saudi Arabia. What are your criteria to evaluate to jump or not in a project? What are your criteria that you evaluate to jump or not in a project, to manage an hotel or not? Because,
well, as I told you, for us, for the first part of opening hotel in secondary cities, we signed an agreement with, from the beginning, we want to partner with international companies. So we signed an agreement with Accor to open 18 hotels in secondary cities. We're also working with Radisson. But, you know, as Mohamed said, the opportunities, the market is really open now. And what is making our life easy is that everyone is trying to go in the same direction and to make everything seamless. So, yeah.
Okay.
For us at Amsa Hospitality, we think that the gap in the market, talking about the mid-scale segment, is a brand that would showcase the Saudi tradition and history in a modern way, and that's exactly what we're doing now in the preparation of our new brand.
You have employee from the operational side. How is easy in this moment to retain your employee? Because you are surrounded by entities, most of the time public entities, that especially the good guys, they are incentivized them with different salary, different package, different blah blah blah. How you are retaining you try to retain your employee, because you're expert, no? So who is next to you absorb your expertise, and after a certain period could be ready for different journey. How can you keep them continue motivated working with you?
Well, that's a very interesting topic. We all know that retaining employees is a must, because turnover costs a lot on many fronts. So, well, the first thing that, and this is a fact, you know, salary is not the most important thing. The most important thing is how people are managed on a daily basis. The most important thing is how you uplift people. The first very important also thing to consider is that on talking about the daily management base, is that we are all different. So if you manage everyone the same way, it won't work. So for example, in our academy, what we are trying to do is to have for the vocational period, we are implementing some tests to know exactly who we have in front of us, and to determine which career to go on long term.
Thank you. That's different, probably a point of view from employee, probably in the development team, and employee in the operation of the team. How you retain the employee satisfaction? What are you doing to motivate them to grow professionally internally?
Well, the first thing is to have a career plan when the employee enters, and then communication is the key. So you plan a path, and then you make evaluation, lots of communication, and following everyone on the path.
Thank you. We are speaking lately about sustainability, and is this word that means everything and means nothing. Depends on which segment you are, which part of the process you are. How you are approaching. Are you believing in sustainability in hospitality, and if yes, what are your key points to achieve that?
Today, green certification or sustainability is a must. For us at Amsa Hospitality, we strongly believe, and we take the responsibility in being sustainable in all our operation. We have today some tools at our disposal that are very new. To name one of them, you know, the BEAM, for example, is a system that can create your project in 3D, coordinating everyone at the same time. And the beauty of this is that you can keep it once the construction is done, and if for the maintenance, so you save a lot. again, we at Amsa Hospitality, we believe that today, with the tools that we have at our disposal, we can construct thinking of tomorrow. We can construct sustainable. It will cost, the cost will be a little bit higher, but then you win on depreciation. And so you win on all fronts, because you win financially and you win for your image. And I think this can be done today.
So it's a matter of invest a little bit more to have a better product for the future initially, that maybe the ROI will help more you invest, more you have a better product.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And this is good to sell also to the client, because
for everything.
Because I saw more and more the hotel operator are keen to have when you enter in. Before they were exhibiting how many stars they have. Now I try to exhibit how many certification, green, lean, platinum, or any other recycle method, no plastic use.
Of course.
So it's
it follows the trends. I mean, it's a fact. Now we know that more than 70 people are looking for a hotel are looking for this criteria to select. So we have to follow the trends, and it's a good thing.
Technology applied to the customer, so data protection, all these kind of things. How you are dealing with that?
At Amsa Hospitality, we, for example, for our new brand, we want, of course, to use the technology that is at our disposal today, but we don't want to, bring technology to have technology as a must. For example, if I ask the question today, we all have a smartphone in our pocket. Do we have a better quality of life, generally speaking, with this smartphone now than 30 years ago? I'm not sure of the answer. So especially for our new brands, this is a very sensitive subject, and of course we're going to use this kind of technology that controls the light, controls the water, but maybe not to a certain extent. Like, for example, some hotels, you have some robots that taking your luggage in the room. I'm not sure that, for us, we
How apply to you as managing the hotel? How your Saudization is going on? What are you putting in place? How are you working on that?
Well, as I told you, we are preparing the launch of an academy. So we are full power in this. The academy, we target for the academy the generation Z, so young people. So we're fully committed.
Every time I come in Saudi and I have the chance to have in the reception some Saudi guys, girls or boys, every time they are smiling and they are welcoming. There is, I believe, a need for them also to interact with the people in a different way, no?
Of course, and it's also our duty to valorize all the hospitality jobs. For example, you can enter as a bellboy and finish as a GM. So there's not other many industries that can provide this kind of opportunity.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Any question?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for your speak, Laurent and Mohammed. It's a point to raise. Actually, it's not a question about the change management. Considering the fast track project these days in hospitality and the overall Saudi market, which is booming, I think change management is very essential for the project life cycle success. So, as Compass Consulting and Service Provider for project management and fit-out contractor, we believe that it's very important to have a sort of collaborative environment between the developer, the designer, and the contractor as well, just to make sure that all the parties are flexible enough to manage it and protect the program. So I just would like to hear from you about the change management and how you look for it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, we spoke about it before. I mean, you have management is very important, and some people think that management is something that you have or you don't have. But no, it's a science. You have to. Yeah, you have tools, so it's absolutely very, very important.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. Very good afternoon. This is Nawaf. I have only one question. I think we talked a lot about investment and designing and all this stuff, and you raised up one important thing about the human capital. The Saudi is not a potential market anymore. It becomes now one of the leading markets. As we can see, the brands Hilton, Marriott, they are increasing their properties, exceeding even 100 hotels for each brand with the upcoming 5 years. So what are the exact roles of the private sector? And we are talking with hospitality companies. How can they improve the Saudis to be matching the requirement or the qualification of this changes. I understand you are planning to do like academy, but how you will create the awareness? I mean, the private sector has to adapt the change that the government is doing, not seeing this change as an opportunity to get a profit only, also to get profit from the human resources as well. Thank you.
Well, as I said before, this is exactly why we are launching an academy here in Saudi, and this is especially for young Saudi peoples, and we have the duty again to valorize the industry, the hospitality industry jobs, and I think that this is the way to go.
Thank you guys for attending the panel.
Thank you for having us. Thank you very much.